guys, this is Ben back with you in the model shop. Gonna do a multi-part update here on the Dragon 1/350th scale USS Independence. And this first segment that I want to talk about has to do with one of the big problems with Dragon's instructions, parts count. This was like a huge mistake on their part, so I wanted to go ahead and address that. And then the rest of the video will just cover, sections along the hull as we put it together. But let's dive in. I'll show you what I found. Okay, here we go. First thing first, every model shop has to have a hottie in it. Boom. Alright, fellas. Don't get too excited now. So I'm working on this area right here behind the stacks, just putting your railing and everything on. And this is what I found. Let's go over here to the instructions. Sorry, right there. Echo 7. That piece goes underneath the railing right there. And it appears to be one piece. But as you can see, it says Echo 7 there and Echo 7 there. The way they're showing it, it looks like one piece. So I went to my part sprue to find one piece. And this is what I found. Okay, here's our E sprue. And right there's the 7. Sorry, it's upside down, but this empty spot was where that first piece was at. And this void area right here implied to me that, the rest of it was missing. So where did I find this piece at? Well, you zoom all the way out and you go all the way over to here on the sprue. Over here, by spot 11, this is where the other part was at. And I just happened to figure that out. And the next problem is, how does it fit on the ship? Which actually isn't that bad, but it's kind of tight, so I'm going to show you how it goes together. Alright, so the good news is the instructions, are pretty clear that these parts go right in here, is where they go. And let's see, if we look here, this area right in here, all the way along here, clips in underneath this gap. And then the tight spot is right in here. This area of decking actually ends up going right down inside here of the superstructure. Now I'm going to paint everything and put it together, but I kind of wish it wasn't so tight. It is keyed. If you look and you see that this gap right here on the shelf does have a specified spot that it clips into along the hull. There we go, boom. That is essentially right there how that all clips in. And then this piece, this ramp right here, which actually is going to hold a giant radar section, goes right like so. Of course, it's going to require a little bit of glue and isn't going to just clip in for staying in place like the other one is. But as you can see, it's going to go together like that. Alright, and that is that Echo 7 piece that they're showing assembled. As I guess I just thought it was two pieces, and I didn't realize until, hey, it looks like there might be two there. It looks to me assembled as one, and there's two, and this one is not labeled on the part sprue. Anyway, crisis averted, and hopefully that helps you guys who may decide to build it, because a few of you have said you're not going to build this, or it's waiting. Anyway, alright, moving along. Alright, while we're continuing to continue, we got some pieces painted there and they're drying. It's time to get serious about this. I don't know what those things are called, but I need to make 8 of them. I do know that I've put off the machine guns because I have to make 16 of them. They're the smallest ones, but this doesn't look too bad. There's only 2 parts. So They're all in this part bag right here. I'm going to get some styrofoam going to hold everything and get those going together too. And we're back. So, try and zoom in here. Got 8 of these little guys put together. They weren't too hard. I feel like they're directional pointers or finders for the guns. I'm not sure. The directions don't say, and I wasn't in the Navy, fellas. Alright, back here for our radar dish, we've got a ladder and rail system. That was a lot of fun. The only mistake I made here, if you look underneath, there it is. See that hole, that square? There it is. That should be cut out, I think, right? Because what else are you going to go up these ladders for? Alright, and that mounts right there to the right of those 2 stacks. Right here, it's going to go underneath. Now I put those rails on. Let me zoom in here. Let's see here. We've got right along here and right along here. They go in place because pieces of deck actually attach. Let's see. Here we go. Right there. Sorry. And there. There and there, that will lay above. And like here's a piece of that decking right here. It's going to go in place. So anyway, that area had to be prepared ahead of time. While I was at it and letting that dry, I attached a ladder. Hang on, let me show you. Okay, sorry, in the instructions here, I forgot that I didn't include this ladder, which attaches to this lower railing and this area. Well, H31, that's the superstructure. So, let's zoom in here the best we can. There you can even see what I did. This area was put in, and then months and months later I got this guy. And so I left the ladder gold, or the staircase rather. The brass, I was able to get it squeezed in. Looks good. Don't ask me how I'm going to paint it. I totally could have left that off and nobody would have noticed, but yeah, I caught it and I decided I'm going to try, and if it fits, great. If it doesn't work out, well, like I said before, no one's going to notice, because like from here, the distance the average person would look at the model, you can't even see it, but if we zoom in, there it is. Okay, so we'll paint those, and the radar, like I said, gets attached right there, and then we put some deck on top. Real quick here, on the opposite side, I've been working a little bit on the decking. Here we've got our railing put in, and then we have this funny looking section. There's a teeny little ladder right there. Whoops. And then we have the decking. This is one of those sections where I said it would have been nice if I had realized ahead of time that that was going to happen, because it should have been airbrushed at the same time as everything else. So if we zoom out, it's not too bad because it's just rough painted with deck stained blue, and same with over here, and that's going to continue along this section. I'm okay with it though because it matches the base color. I'll go back with an airbrush with the lighter tones like I did on the deck to make this all match, and these are high wear areas in terms of people walking. I'm assuming it's either a concrete or steel. The deck definitely is wood. But in the carriers that I've visited in real life, you have these sections that are made out of concrete or something. So anyway, that's kind of our current progress for the evening. And yeah, it's still looking really cool, I think. So that's all I've got for now.